Hey tubers, me again. Have kind of an oddball problem. So the scenario is I'm working on this DeWalt electric hedge trimmer. Boom, boom. Let's just fold it up right now. But the problem is this piece right here, I saw from a video that there's supposed to be a little flap that this piece is actually, I don't know if they put that in there or what, but when you take and you turn that, it's on like a concentric, I call it a concentric bearing, and what it does is like on a fancy bicycle quick release, that's what makes the tension adjustment. So once you telescope the pole, you can lock it into place or release it, to retract it. Well, I don't know where the heck and I didn't have the benefit of having the original pieces, so I'm kind of winging this. But here's my idea. This right here is a quick release that goes onto like for bicycle handlebars, that the stem would go down through there, and then you use that quick clamp right there. So I don't need the clamp. What I do need is that concentric piece right there and the bolt. So I'm going to take and remove this bolt, and I might have to take and see how it's down on one side here. It's down on one side. Focus, baby. Let's see if we get it to focus. There you go. It's flat on one side, but not over here on the other side. So I might have to take and flatten that out, and then I will be able to take and use that piece right there, drill out that hole, so that he'll still have the benefit of the quick release. So that's the plan of attack. Let's see how it works. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So it worked the way that I thought it would. So here's the clamp, and this is one of those, what do you call them? I think they just call them a quick lock or something like that, but you'll find them on bicycles a lot. And the way that it works is that what do you call it? Where the bolt goes through, I guess that would be like the fulcrum point or the axle. It's wider over here, so when you push down on it, it locks, and then that's what takes and closes up that gap right there, squeezes the tension on the telescoping part. So it's probably easier to show you in reverse of what I did and how I did it. So I'm going to take this piece out, and all I did is I just used the parts that came in this. It's actually called a UC or seat clamp. It was $10 in tax, so not too terribly expensive. So I'm taking this piece off here, and I'll show you what I did. This has that little saddle, little cradle right there for this piece to ride in. So I definitely wanted to keep that. This bolt is a lot more stout and sturdy than the original one that was in there, so that's not an issue. What I did have to do is, like you remember from the first part of the video, is like I had to take and cut this because it had a little hook on it. I had to take and cut that so that the saddle will fit flat and have something to, to pull against. So that was not a big deal. I just used my handy dandy little vibrating oscillating tool from Harbor Freight. It's made for what do you call it, wood, metal, plastic, and it went right through there. So piece of cake. Yeah, it was just doing the research on how it's supposed to work, because I did not have the benefit of seeing what it looked like originally. And luckily, these things haven't been out that long, and I found a video from 2017 that showed a girl at a electronic show or a yard show, and it showed how she had clipped it. So that gave me the idea of putting this on there. So yeah, it works perfect. The only thing that I had to do is to receive on the back part. See if I can do this right there. You see where it was. It had that pattern right there. Come on, baby. To receive the old bolt, I wallowed it out just a squidge. Whoopsie. So that it will receive. This is the retainer. Hold on. I know I can get a better focus. This is the retaining bolt or nut for it. So I had to take a progressive drill. So now that fits down inside of there. Can you see that? Come on. What the hell's going on with the focus today? So that goes down there and that gets pulled in. So it worked out perfect. Just took a little time and researching it, and the fix was very simple. So yeah, it's called seat clamp, and you can get them from any bicycle store. There was only 10 bucks. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. I'm done. I'm out.